Hi everyone, this is a pick a card reading for messages from your person. So we have group 1 here with the Romance Angel Oracle deck and these beautiful 3 rose quartz crystals. We have here this deck right here, which is the Universal Love Oracle. So this is group number 2 with these 3 beautiful blue lapis crystals as well. And we've also got here, I believe that's what it's called, we've got here Green Aventurine for group number 3 with Amira's Love Oracle. So whichever group you're most drawn to, definitely do take a pick. This is of course a pick a card reading, so you can always take a pick and then go to the timestamps in the description box of my video, and then you can actually click on it. It will take you to your reading so that you can know what messages there are from your person to you. So yeah, it's quite exciting, quite interesting, so definitely do check it out. I have a bit of a new lighting setup as well, so actually you know what, these candles are actually on, but you can't really tell. So I'm just experimenting a little bit more with the light. So also just wanted to mention as well, if you would like to just going to turn this down a little bit actually. If you'd like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below, since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information is also down below as well. They're done within 24 to 48 hours. And the last thing I want to mention is my intention store is on Etsy, so there's handmade bracelets on there, there's necklaces, anklets, face masks, teas, crystals, candle, oh no, sorry, not candles, I'm looking at these candles. There's crystals, there's just so many items. There's even embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, in your wallet, or your purse. So many people have seen results with these items, which is very, very special. So do check out my Etsy store down below if you are interested. Really, really exciting stuff. So yeah, it's all there. A review section is on there if you want to see how people have seen results with these items. And let's get started. So everything's there in the description box. I'm just going to move these other two piles actually to the side. Let's start first of all with group 1. Let's just move this back as well. Alright, so group number 1, this is your reading, messages from your person. So you have chose the rose quartz with the Lover's Oracle, the Romance Angel Oracle deck. So I'm just going to put your crystals right here. Really, really beautiful. You've got the moon, you've got the heart and the star. Okay, so let's have a look what's coming through here. Messages from your person. Also going to get lots of other cards out as well, so not going to have a shortage of cards. Also do some charms as well. So a charm reading. Ooh. Okay. So we've got here getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So that's what we have here. Then we've got here passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You've got here very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And then you've got here religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, so we have those 3 cards right there. Let's grab some of these mini little love hearts and then I'll go through everything. Ooh, okay. So it says embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces. Which is interesting because with getting to know each other, it kind of goes to show that they just want to get to know you more. They want to put in more time, more effort. And essentially, I think that they are really finding themselves through you. So it's almost like the two of you find each other in ways that essentially wouldn't say like completes you, but it makes you feel like, wow, you know, you're the missing piece to my puzzle kind of vibe, because you've got that there as well. And then you've got here, my beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time, nothing is missing. Okay, so for those of you that are in separation, for sure, there is still that passionate energy that we pick up here. It's really bizarre. It's almost like these hearts are connecting directly to these cards, and that does happen sometimes, so I'm not surprised at all. But I really feel like they want to know you more. They want to get to know you more in terms of your emotions and your innermost self. They want to spend more time essentially trying to fit the pieces together. That's what I see here, rather than kind of like disappearing. And even if the two of you are spiritually apart, there is definitely a spiritual connection here where they feel, you know, this passionate energy as well, as I'm seeing there. So my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. And then you've also got very soon. So this could be for those of you in separation. The other person may have, you know, walked away from you, blocked you, broken up with you, ghosted you. And if the two of you are together and maybe they're playing hide and seek or being very hot and cold, it does show here very soon, right? But also clearly decide what you want as well. So we've got these two cards that just came out. So imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So if you are feeling quite down, you're feeling upset, you're feeling quite meh, you know, that kind of vibe, I would definitely say try to dissolve some of those thoughts with healing, with acceptance, understanding, maybe even forgiveness. Forgiveness is something that a lot of people do, and I think this is quite a strong message for you as well from your person. It's almost like maybe they want forgiveness. Maybe they want you to also have acceptance for certain situations and things that have been. Now, obviously, that's something only you can do, but forgiveness and acceptance is something that you don't do just to forgive them. It's and just, you know, pardon them and be like, oh, okay, whatever, it's fine, you did that. But it's more so so that you can move forward and be more balanced and have a bit more happiness as well. I think that that's quite important. So that's what we've got there. And I actually think as well what's quite significant, I know that this is not necessarily a message from your person, but we are going to get there. I promise we will get there. But this is also me trying to describe the situation so we can really connect your energies. And essentially, what I'm seeing is that, you know, when people are dealing with a lot, it's healing that allows people to move forward, to create space for these opportunities. Because if you're holding on to baggage, hurt, frustration, you're not creating room for those new possibilities and those new opportunities to arise in your life. It's when you let go of those things that are really holding you back and you're able to heal, release, move forward, that's actually when you can attract the outcome closer to you. So that's interesting as well. Okay, so we got here, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you will be surprised where it leads. So I really feel as well that this particular group message is very, very specific messages, should I say. It's essentially telling you to dissolve some of those things that are holding you back by working on yourself, but also to understand that when you resist change, you're resisting the natural flow of life. So try not to resist change. Instead, embrace it as best as you can. It's hard, I know sometimes, but you will be surprised. And also between you and the other person, there could be some maybe some religious factors. You might be from a different religion, they might be from a different religion, or if you're not religious, it can also be upbringing, right? The ways in which the two of you have grown up. You may have grown up in a stable household, they may not have. You may have grown up in a more stable household than them, or perhaps, you know, they grew up in a very stable household and you didn't. So, you know, there can be these differences that I'm picking up. And also spiritually as well, you might be an old soul, they may be a younger soul, right? So that's something to keep in mind as well. There are some factors here in that sense, which I'm picking up on. So let's just put those on here. Let's get some real messages from them now. I mean, some of these are, but also these are messages for you as well. these on the side. So we've got, I love being around you. Okay. You are the song I can't get out of my head. I look into your eyes and see my soul mirrored back at me. So again, you know, it goes with that embrace card as well. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. So when they look into your eyes, they can see that mirror. Really, they can. Wow, okay. And so there could be a very strong twin flame or soulmate connection here. So that's something to keep in mind. And then it says here, I have deeply fallen in love with you. Something that really strikes me here as well. Wow, okay, so they have fallen in love with you. You have got that passion card as well. You've also got the rose quartz as well, which, you know, rose quartz is there to also boost love, but also for healing. So that's really interesting. But the other thing that I really pick up as well is that essentially, I was going to say this, but then, you know, this card really caught me off guard because it was like, whoa. Is that they have really learnt so much from you, like a lot from you, because when two people hold up a mirror to one another, they can see their flaws and it's just all completely in front of them, and it can feel so overwhelming, right? It can feel so overwhelming and just a lot in general. So one thing that I really definitely do pick up on is the fact that they are just feeling like, oh my gosh, you know, you have really shown me everything in that sense, and so it can overwhelm them from time to time. But yeah, anyways, that's what I'm seeing here. All right, so let's go with these cards, tarot, and then we'll get onto the charms. Okay, so let's go for 4 here. So, oh wow, look. Okay, I want to dedicate a song to you. That's really interesting because you've got here, you are the song that I can't get out of my head. So there may be certain songs that maybe the two of you listen to together, or certain songs they sent you, or certain songs that they listen to, and the lyrics just make so much sense to them in regards to the connection. So that's very interesting. I'm going to put that right on there. Just wait on me, please don't give up on me is the other card right here. Isn't there a song that says, don't give up on me, and I won't give up on you? I don't know, but there's a vibe here. They are essentially telling you to wait on them and not to give up, which is interesting. Just know I'm obsessed with you. I'm so attracted to you, you don't know what you do to me. So a lot of physical attraction here that I'm picking up. And of course, you know, you have got the passion card. You've also got this card as well, where they say that they've, you know, really fallen in love with you. Okay. Let's see what tarot is bringing us as well. You've got the 7 of Wands. Okay, so sometimes I feel like they struggle. This is a struggle I feel they can get through, because the 7 of Wands is them working through their struggles and trying to get through their struggles and not trying to run away from it. Does that make sense? That's essentially what I see happening here. All right. So it's nothing they can't get through, let's say. Queen of Wands, okay, a lot of attraction towards you, whether you're male or female. They find you extremely attractive and they really want to say, like, you know, you look great, but also inside as well, inner beauty, outer beauty, you are very, very beautiful and very, very attractive. They also really like your personality. That's something I really want to say as well. 9 of Wands, thinking, wondering, pondering, and contemplating things in regards to you. So they want to also really get across to you that they do think about you. You're not out of sight, out of mind at all. You've got a lot of fire energy, which goes to show again that they can't really get you out of their mind that quickly. I just can't get you out of my head. Again, Kylie Minogue. See, songs are coming into my mind now. Okay, and you've got the Page of Swords. So this shows here that they want to communicate with you. They want to interact with you. They want to have adventures and interactions and fun with you. That's something we are picking up very, very strongly here. So let's get these envelope messages as well. Okay, so this first one here is, I feel the passion. You can't make this up. You really just can't. Okay, so you've got the passion card. You've got I feel the passion. Yes, so we've got a yes here. What is this one? I'm sorry that things are hard. So things are challenging between the two of you. Like I mentioned, there could be a potential separation here, which we picked up. There can also be, again, them facing challenges within themselves. And again, we did have that card of please don't. Please just wait on me. Oh, sorry, just wait on me. Please don't give up. That's what it said. So yeah, things are hard and they really do acknowledge that. Oh, wow, all 4 of them are brown envelopes because I have white and brown envelopes, equal amounts in there. This one says, you are my world. And we did have a very similar card to that as well, didn't we? Where it was this one. I have fallen deeply in love with you. I'm so attracted to you. You don't even know what you do to me. You know, you really are very special to them. But really right now I feel like their main priority is sort of getting themselves together, is what I'm picking up on. So let's go with the charms, because I think that would be a good way to go. All right. Charms and letters, I would say. Oh, I love the fact that you can see things a lot more now that the light is so much brighter. Okay, so this can be their initials. This could be words that really mean a lot to your connection. Could be your initials. Okay. So we have got a Y, an X, a V, a C, L, N, U, another L as well, 2 L's, another C, and an N, another N. Oh wow. So these 3 that I just kind of categorized together, interestingly enough, have doubles. It's interesting. I must have done that for a reason. You know, decided to put the U up here. Okay, well, this is interesting. Well, the one thing I'm seeing, but I know this is not maybe going to resonate with everyone, is view, like VU. So we have a cinema chain here in the UK, which is called View, like VU. And, well, that chain doesn't, I don't think, exist everywhere, but I'm just seeing that. And I just got them in my, like, in my head, I just got cinema, but anyways. Yeah, have a look. See if that makes any sense to your situation. Maybe it does somehow. Let's go with charms. Okay. Ooh. Got a Q here as well, and you've got an F. So you've got 2 more letters to add. You've got an at as well, so this could be emails. Or, you know, for example, on Instagram or Twitter, you have the at that you put in front of someone's username. So it could be, again, something to do with social media that I'm picking up on. So perhaps they want to connect with you on social media or through emails. That's something that I'm picking up. You've also got this like little spatula that you see in cooking. So this could be that they think about you when they're cooking meals and things like that, or hoping that you would like sit with them for certain meals. Sounds interesting. You've got the cat here, which is all about your personality. They really, really like your personality and how you are, because even on the Queen of Wands card, you have the cat as well. So that's really interesting. You may have a cat. Maybe they met your cat, but I don't know. This is more so essentially about personality. You've got the fish here, which is essentially about going with the flow. So again, we had a card about that as well, right? Going with the flow, not resisting the natural flow and the natural course of life. So that's interesting. Go with the flow. We've got here a horse as well, right? The knight's horse, but the knight is not really on the horse. So again, they are having some challenges and some troubles, being a bit hesitant. And interestingly enough as well, if you look at tarot, the Knight of Cups looks like this horse, but the Knight of Cups horse is a little bit hesitant to cross the river. It's in exactly the same kind of pose as this one, so that's interesting. You've got the flower here as well. Again, Queen of Wands also is holding a sunflower, I believe, so that's really interesting. Kind of looks a little bit like this one. And then you've got a racket as well, so this is about being a team player and perhaps wanting to do more towards you, as you kind of see that here. With the Page of Swords. You've also got here another letter C, so you've got a lot of C's here, and you've also got here the camera with the heart in it. So I really feel like they want to have more adventures with you, they want to be more of a team player, they want to make more of an effort, and they are asking for some time, which we saw as well. So that's quite interesting in regards to that. So this is what we have for your reading group number 1. If this resonated, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course intention items, which are on Etsy. Everything's in the description box below, and do take care. So that's what we have there. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take away the letters. Take these away. Okay. Kind of find this quite therapeutic, sort of clearing it all away. Okay. These just do not stay. It's one of those things they keep turning. Okay, it's stayed now. And let's grab these cards. Alright, so group number 2, this is your reading with me, messages from your person. So let's have a look and see what messages we have from your person. We're going to get so many cards out, envelope messages, tarot, we're going to do a charm reading, lots and lots of information. So you have chosen this beautiful group right here with the heart-shaped cards, the larger heart-shaped cards, and also you have chosen these blue crystals as well. So I'm just going to move these to the back. You've got here the moon with the heart, and also this shape here, which is a bit like a cube, but a different shape-ish. Okay, so let's have a look and see. Okay, so we've got 3, let's get one more. Okay, we got 2, it's alright, we'll go with 2. These are quite lengthy as well, so if you need to pause the video and grab a snack, I don't blame you. Okay, so we have got here, wow, okay, so you've got this card right here, which says, if you want to experience a deeper level of love in your relationship, you must both consciously and willingly surrender to one another. Feel and honor the sacred within each other. Be vulnerable and give yourself up to love each and every moment. In doing so, you will unite in love. You will feel alive, reborn with each breath. One loving thought can create a world of infinite love. So don't worry, I know that is, you know, in a way you might think to yourself, yeah, but I'm trying to do everything I can, but what are they going to do? Like, they may not be doing much. So I will get you specific messages from them. I wanted to kind of read the situation as well to see what kind of messages are coming through in general as well. So of course, we have got this. So I really feel on your side as well. It really is about surrendering. And I know surrendering can sound really, really like very scary at times, because it's like, oh my God, doesn't surrendering basically just mean like kind of giving up? But it's more so about accepting and just kind of knowing what is and being okay with it. So we've got here within the transcendental, oh my gosh, I can't even say this word. transcendental realm of your soul, there are endless universes, each inconceivably vast and at the same time inconceivably small. Even in the tiniest particle of subatomic matter, there is an endless expansion. Creation is a cosmic motion picture in which you are both director and actor. Look within and express outwardly the endless waves of love within you. May your love embrace the earth and fill all creation. All right, so this really is about holding on to that love that you so rightly give to so many people, right? And being okay with the fact that you do give so much. All right. Tune into the subtle and divine force within me. So this is a real message from them, I feel. And you shall sense the subtle and divine force within yourself and all living things. Over the coming days, there is a heightened sense of spiritual connection with Isis, goddess of motherhood, magic, and fertility. Oh, actually, this is a message from... This is the other one as well, the back of the other one. This is really about, you know, when people talk about healing, they talk about white light. This really is about dissolving some of those thoughts that you have in white light and ascending to a higher level as well. I feel like there's two things coming out of this particular message here with the goddess of motherhood. First of all, it's basically her also telling you to tune into the subtle and divine force within her, but also this is also your person telling you that as well, and telling you that you are strong, you are extremely capable, and to also trust yourself. So it's almost like they're telling you, but also the goddess of motherhood is also telling you the exact same kind of thing as well, because I felt like this was a message really from them, but also it's a message from the goddess of motherhood. That's really interesting. Okay, and then I promise we will get there. We will get there. You are an ocean of light unfolding through the infinite space of life. Through the space between each thought, you can see your true immortal nature. The oneness of spirit that dreamt itself into many is a part of you. Like a whirlwind from heaven, it appears and reappears in its endless forms. And this is the message here. Let's do this. And then we have here, do not discount your imagination, for it has great power. So this also means your signs, synchronicities, dreams that you see, don't discount them. Amazing things will unfold for you if you pay attention to your imagination. Respect and honor it, for just below the surface of this seemingly real world, there exists a dreamlike world full of imagination. What you imagine is not fiction, but very often it can be the beginning of a wonderful new creation. So basically what this is trying to tell you is that your thoughts can become reality. That's literally what we've just gathered here, and that's what I'm picking up on. So that is rather interesting, I'm not going to lie. Your thoughts can literally become reality. Okay, so now let's get on to some of these messages as well. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to go with the small love heart cards. Let's see what messages we have here. I will get specific messages from them. I am just going to tell you that as well. Okay, so we've got here transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So again, you know, this imagination thing, if you can imagine it, it can happen, right? So that shows that there can be a transformation that happens here between the two of you. We have this card, which says, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So your imagination can actually lead for things to come true. It's a little bit like the law of attraction, right? When you think about something and you kind of want it, it can happen. So that's interesting again. You've got this card, and this one says, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform We're seeing the word transformation a lot here as well. Now, it can also be that your person is also transforming behind the scenes, is becoming much, much stronger, is becoming much more heightened within their intuition. Wouldn't be surprised because you've got these blue crystals here as well, which can also point to intuition, strength, and having the courage to also speak up as well, with blue also representing the the throat chakra. So that's very interesting. Keep saying the word interesting. It is very interesting, to be honest. And we've got here embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces. Blue. Oh, look at that. Okay, so that's what we have right there. All right, so I'm just going to put those right here. Okay, so let's go with these actual messages as well from them. I would wait for you forever. I would wait for you forever. Okay. You make me feel at home. So again, through each other you find the missing pieces. Like they're really definitely realizing that you make them feel so much more at peace with themselves. You make them feel safe. You make them feel like you're home. That's a big, big sign. Huge sign. Love you. I love you. So they do love you. Sorry, that was a notification on my phone. It's the news app. The news app always just bringing us the news, isn't it? Okay, let's see what else we have here. And we've got, I'm scared to reach out. So we've got this message here as well. Now it could be that they're scared to kind of speak their emotions, but they're still very much so at a place where they are able to speak some form of truth, maybe, because I did mention that their throat chakra is becoming more activated, more clear. But I also feel as well at the very same time that there is a real message here in regards to essentially them still being scared, maybe about reaching out. Maybe if the two of you don't have as much strong communication, or you don't have any communication at all, this can be them being scared to do so. But I do feel like this fear is going to be, well, they're going to choose love over fear, if that makes sense. So I don't feel like this is something that's going to stick around forever, if that makes sense. Okay, so it's interesting that they're scared to reach out there. Let's see what else we have. I've been receiving your telepathic messages. Okay, so that spiritual connection's very strong. Some people don't want to see us together, but I don't care. So it could be that maybe there are people opposing this particular connection, friends or family. It was you, it was always you. So they know, right? They know it's you. You make them feel like home. They love you, but they're also scared to reach out. So that's very interesting. I've been feeling your presence around me. Again, on a very spiritual level, absolutely. I've thought about living together, all right? Because you make them feel like home, and they have thought about living together with you. So that's what we have there. Now let's see what tarot brings us. Tarot brings us the Emperor, which just fell, and there's another one. Okay, so we've got the Emperor. So this is also about detachment. Like sometimes they feel just so attached to you, and then other times I feel like sometimes they're a bit more detached. So they may have, trouble communicating their emotions to you. That's something I'm picking up. We've also got the King of Swords. Perhaps this is also ego and pride, because the Emperor and the King of Swords show that sometimes they, may not come to you as strongly as you'd hope, and this can also be their ego and their pride kind of speaking, where they don't really maybe make it as obvious that they have these feelings towards you. But this also is about their throat chakra becoming much more clear, and them wanting to really speak up their truth and be so much more honest as to how they feel about you, because you've also got the King of Cups. I mean, it's a really strong energies. This is about their emotions. This is about them understanding more of their emotions, connected more to their gut and their intuition, and actually feeling very safe emotionally also with you as well, and also physically safe. We've got the Mercury energy, which shows that any Mercury retrograde, of which this is a timeless reading, by the way, but when I'm filming this, the date is the 16th of January, and eventually on the 30th of January 2021, there is a Mercury retrograde which goes until the 21st of February 2021. So what I'm saying basically is that whenever you're watching this, essentially what I see is that the next Mercury retrograde that comes, or if you're watching this in a Mercury retrograde, they really do want to reach out and communicate to you properly emotionally, all right? And actually with words as well, and actions, because the Emperor is about actions. They want to do that towards you and definitely communicate themselves across to you properly. So Mercury retrograde, because Magician's ruled by Mercury. Mercury is all about communication. And so oftentimes in Mercury retrograde that people start to think more so in the direction of what, you know, coulda, woulda, shoulda, and things like that. Then you've also got the Page of Wands as well. All right, so there we go with the Page of Wands. A lot of attraction towards you, a lot of chemistry towards you. They want to talk to you, they want to build more of a connection with you for sure. And they want to also, they're very fond of you. Like, look at how the page is looking at that wand. So that's what we've got there. Very, very, very strong energy of them being physically very connected to you. Envelope messages. Sorry, we just got a hair here. Let me just clear that up. So we've got one here which says, "You are my world." I feel the passion. All right, so that's the Page of Wands as well. They do feel the passion. We've got, "I would tell you, but I'm scared." Okay, so I really feel like that will clear. I really do feel it will, and I feel like Mercury retrograde is going to really clear things up. And we've got here "Love You," which I'm not surprised by because we did have the "I love you" card as well. So that's what we've got there for the envelope messages, and I have got 4 there, yep. So let's go now to your charm reading. Right, so a lot of interesting messages came out in this reading. I do apologise if it was a little bit all over the place, but sometimes this happens, and sometimes these are the messages that come through. It can also be that they're all over the place as well, right? So, okay, so this could be initials. It can also be words that spell out, you know, your connection. Actually, let's put this here. So we've got a D, so this could be your initials, their initials. You've got here, okay, I will just say, yes, we have got the word "die." Now, it could be that maybe a specific, like, death in the family has really affected them or affected you. It could be that they've really been suffering or just feeling very, very sad in regards to some kind of grief that maybe they've had to deal with. Could be a pet, or it could be, you know, even a relationship perhaps dying as well, or some kind of ending that has recently happened. So that's something to keep in mind. Kind of got here dire as well. Okay, so we've got die. Now die can also indicate like a die as in a dice die, because one, so basically, right here, let me give you an example. I'm pretty sure you guys already know this anyways, but it can get a bit confusing sometimes. I know I used to get confused. So 2 is dice, 1 is die. That's the best way I can explain it. So that's what we have there. So it could be a die, right? And sort of them feeling like, oh, it's a bit of a gamble, you know, a bit of a gamble here. So we've got also R and L, got a H, got a high as well, like high. We've got a Q, W, and an M in that sense. So that's what we've got for the letters. So let's go now to the charms. Just going to reach over and grab some. So we've got the Taurus charm here. Okay, so Taurus, of course, is, you know, it can be stubbornness as well. Taurus is a fixed sign. So this really does indicate stubbornness. You know, they take a lot of time to do things, and it also can be as well just a very, very strong energy about the birth. I can't even speak, about them focusing really on themselves as well. You know, we've got me and we also have I here as well. So this also shows that they do want long term, they do want stability, they do feel like you are so precious to them, you feel like home to them, and they do really feel that connection to you, but also they're taking their sweet old time, you know, and really focusing on themselves. They can be very stubborn. You've also got this beautiful, let's just look at this. Oh my gosh, let's just appreciate the colours on this. Absolutely stunning. So glad that the lighting really picks this up as well. This particular crystal really does represent just such a strong connection that they have towards you. It's like it just reflects, and there's just so many pieces to it, and it's just really, it's delicate yet powerful. That's what I would say. It's kind of like a unicorn. It reminds me, these colours remind me of a unicorn. We also have here the rocking chair as well. Some of you may feel like this connection just keeps going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So they want to kind of tell you as well that, you know, again, they really are kind of trying to get themselves together as best possible. We've got here a greater. So that's interesting. Maybe, you know, wanting to shed their old self and bring in the new version. We've also got here a fairy as well. They do feel like you're very, very special. We've got here the cat as well. They really appreciate your personality. You've got another cat here as well, black cat. Again, they feel like you're very lucky. We have here also love as well. So they do love you, and we already do know that. And of course, we've got the dog here, which indicates loyalty. It's actually poodle as well. Cute. And we've got here as well the full stop. So that's interesting. Full stop. What do they call this in America? They call it the period, right? So this really is about them wanting to kind of just pause, figure things out, know things, not rush towards things randomly. You know, they really want to like get themselves together in that sense, and that's what I really pick up here. So that's what we've got. All right, for your reading. There we go. So that is your reading, group number 2. This is what we have. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course intention items which are on Etsy. And do take care as well. Okay, so I'm going to take away these letters and let us do this and this and this. Okay, so I'm going to take these away and then we'll go straight to group number 3. Just take these away. I find it quite therapeutic actually, so clearing away the cards. Okay. Meanwhile, you guys are probably like Moonlight, just get to the point, you know? To that, I would probably say, check out the timestamps. Check out the timestamps. They're there to sort of make things a little bit more organised. Okay, so alright, so group number 3, let's see what's coming through. I just need to grab the cards. Actually, do you know what? Let me put these here first and then we'll do the timestamp. Oh no, my cards are all falling. My cards are falling. Okay. You know, the behind the scenes is a vibe. Like, it's literally just a tower of cards. Like, my tower is... Oops, sorry about that. A tower is crumbling. Okay, here we go. Do-do-do-do. Group number 4. No, group number 3. Wow, okay, I'm going to do that again. And action! Group number 3, this is your reading with me. All right, here we are. All right, these are messages from your person. So let's have a look. You have chosen this beautiful group with the green aventurine crystals. Let's put them right here and see what's coming through. Okay, so we have here a Mirror's Love Oracle. So let's see what messages I can get out for you from them. Gosh, they're like just flying. Okay, so we've got here true love, kind of have to shuffle like this, mainly because they are quite large. Got friendship, and we've got communication, and we've got here, wasn't this really interesting? Blonde female. That's interesting, isn't it? Now, whether you're blonde or not, maybe there's someone in their past that was a blonde female. Could also be someone in their family who is a blonde female. Now, I find it really interesting that it says blonde female, yet actually the female in this particular card is not blonde. Okay, anyways, so that's really interesting. Let's see what the messages pick up on this. Quite fascinated to see what's happening here, because I really do feel like this could even be someone in their family. It could be someone at work, someone who's maybe giving them advice. I don't necessarily see that this is someone that they are connected to. Now, for some of you, you may be in a third party situation where there could be someone that's blonde, but I actually feel very much so that they're taking advice from someone who is blonde and letting that person sort of guide them in an interesting way, because you have got communication, you have got friendship, but you've also got true love, and these are messages from them to you. So it's almost like they're trying to kind of say like, no, it's just a friendship, you know, there's just some kind of communication happening there. So let's see if they actually do have true love for you. That's something I also want to know as well. I can't stop thinking about you, so that indicates you specifically. I can't stop thinking about you. I wonder if your body wants mine the way mine wants yours. That's what we have there. You are everything I could ever wish for. Now, these are specific messages for you from them. You know, these are messages from your person. So to me, this love that they have towards you is for you and you only. I don't feel, now you could be a blonde female, okay? So that's the more interesting part as well, is that you literally could be a blonde female, but if you're not, I feel like this is also them taking advice from someone who is a blonde female. Does that make sense? Now, it could also be that maybe they had a relationship with someone who was blonde in the past and you may be worrying about that. So, you know, try and connect, I would say connect the dots where you can. But what I'm trying to say here is that their feelings towards you are the strongest feelings that they do have towards anyone. Now, if you're a male and you're watching this, it could be that you have your eyes on a blonde female, right? So that's again something that's coming through. And perhaps they're talking to a friend who is a blonde female, you know, just, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, it will connect where it connects. So you take my breath away. So again, they have that energy here. Let me know how this card connects to you, because I'd be really fascinated to know, because obviously I read for so many people, so obviously it's going to connect in some way, shape or form. Maybe not connect the same way for everyone, but this is what we have here. So we have got communication, which is quite strong in many ways, so they really do enjoy any form of communication that the two of you have with one another. The friendship here is very significant. It's like, you know, kind of like, we're all in together, we're all going to make this work. It's like, you know, trying to do the best you can. So let's see what these envelope messages have. Oh my gosh, we got so many. Well, I can't actually see what these are, so I'm going to do that again. I didn't realise that there's so many there. Okay. So we got, I dream about you. So they do dream about you. I feel like this is night and daydreaming. I feel the passion, so they do feel a lot of love towards you as well. You are my world. Wow. Wow. Their heart chakra is very open towards you. We know the heart chakra is green. I would tell you, but I am scared. So they may sort of be keeping some of this to themselves, right? Some of this. Now, for some of you, you may even be friends with this person, and you're just kind of hoping that eventually they might tell you that they have feelings towards you, which I think is quite interesting. So we've got that. Now let's go with the eternal messages. Got here, I was in denial, so they may have been sort of pretending like it didn't really mean that much to them, or they didn't really care about it, but now I feel like they're really awakened. I keep a close eye on your social media. Ooh, that's the vibe. So they do keep a close eye on you and your social media. I know we're being spiritually guided, so they're much more awakened, I would say. And then you've got here, I'm severing ties with the karmic partner. So for some of you, I did mention that perhaps this is a karmic partner, or just in general, you know, they could be severing ties with their karmic partner, especially if you're, you know, male or female. You know, this can resonate in other ways as well. So let's go with tarot and see what messages we have. Judgment, Page of Pentacles. We've got 5 cards here. Just move Judgment along a little bit. We've got the 2 of Wands, the Lovers, and we've got the Hanged Man. Okay, yeah, so we know here that the Hanged Man really is an energy about awakening, you know, and realizing right now that, okay, maybe what I thought in the past was not actually right. So this is about getting more enlightened, being more enlightened, understanding much more of what's happening, how has it happened, and actually being conscious of those decisions that were made as well, and actually making different decisions now that can then transform the situation, that can transform, you know, whatever's going on right now. So that's what I see here with Judgment. It's just about understanding, like, okay, that's what happened then, but this is what happened, what is happening now, so I can change my decision. And I really feel like they want to change their decision as to kind of what they were doing before. Page of Pentacles is them owning up to their truth and understanding what they had maybe said in the past. I also feel like the Lovers here is them trying to tell you, like, yeah, okay, you know, I really do have feelings towards you, and I'm really sorry about maybe things that they said beforehand as well. You know, they are scared to come forward because they don't know what you're necessarily going to say. You know, that's with the Judgment card, so they want to judge the situation properly before they do come forward with what they're going to say, because they do want to make sure that they don't feel bad or that they don't say the wrong thing. But the 2 of Wands here is such a strong energy, which is tied to balance. Like, they really do care about you, they want to explore more with you, do more with you, and spend more time with you. You are their world. Okay, you've got the World card there as well, so that's very interesting. And finally, let's go in with these cards, and then I'm going to do the charm reading. These heart-shaped Lovers Oracle cards. These are like really hard to shuffle. Let's take the top 2 because I already kind of saw them. So let's go with these. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So trust your heart here. That's biggest message. Oh, look, got the heart there as well. We got this one, and it says soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So your heart already knows, right? Their heart already knows that you're very special. Believe in it. It will manifest physically. I did mention transformation as well, right? So did I mention transformation? Well, I mentioned enlightenment. We know that Judgment is ruled by Pluto, and Pluto is all about transformation. So it says here your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So that's what we have there. And then finally, we've got this card, which is forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to wait. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So this really is about having acceptance, forgiveness, so that you can also move forward as well, rather than be changed to things of the past. You know, maybe that's karmic situations or other people, things like that, but you have to do that really for yourself and also be ready to do it too at your own timing. So let's go with the charms. Okay, so this is actually the letters. I know I said charms, but these are letters that could be your initials. It could also spell out words to do with your situation as well that could connect. So I'm just going to get the charms at the same time. It's so random. Just look at that fish just hanging off, and also my thumb. This is a new style of ring that has come out these days, really beautiful. So this is, of course, a tricycle, which is quite interesting. Tricycles. Well, you know, I guess that's it's funny because I'm like thinking about myself here because I can't ride bikes. So I guess the only thing I could probably ride is a tricycle. Anyways. Okay, so we've got an A and a V. We have an E, another E, there's another V here, got a K, we got a Z or a Z, a J, we have another E as well, got 3 E's, got an M and a G, X, T, another G right there, and you got an I and another M as well. So that's what we have there. Those could spell out certain words. We also have an R, and we have got the love heart with the 2 love hearts in between, so they do really love you. That's something we're seeing. We've also got the fish here, so this could be Pisces energy. This is also about going with the flow and also trusting yourself, not resisting the thoughts that you have maybe, and like forcing yourself to believe other things or forcing yourself to do certain things you don't want to do. Got here the anchor. Okay, so something's keeping them from time to time a little bit stuck. Like they want to tell you certain things, but they're a bit scared. So we also have the hangman, which is about like a bit of a pause, but it's also about them becoming more enlightened. So that anchor, you know, is sort of, it's sort of there, but also this can very much so be that energy of them, you know, wanting to release the anchor as well, because the fish is about going with the flow. Got the wheel here as well, right? So this is about them moving forward, moving forward. Even with the tricycle, I feel like this is them moving forward, moving forward. You know, maybe there's been a karmic situation because you've got 3 wheels here. You may have at times felt like the 3rd wheel, or, you know, you may feel like it's just been, you know, kind of unfair, but essentially this is about, you know, moving forward and growing, you know, especially with these leaves here as well, and not holding back. You've also got the Cancer charm as well, so you've got Cancer and Pisces charm. This is really about, again, that mother loving energy, that intuition energy as well, trusting your intuition, trusting your gut, and also them feeling that you're so caring, you're so kind, you're always going with the flow, you're always trying to do the best that you can in the time that you have. You're never trying to resist certain things. You're always going forward, moving forward, transforming, becoming the best version of yourself. You're not holding yourself back in any other way. You're always growing, and you're not weak in any way, shape or form. In fact, you are, you know, strong and very, very, very like progressive, should I say. And that's really the main message here that's coming through, is that you're always trying to be balanced and just moving forward, as we see with a lot actually of these charms as well. So you've got like a lot of water energy, which is quite interesting, because you have got the fish, you have of course, well, you've got Pisces energy, and you have got this crab of course, which we know is water energy as well because of Cancer, but you've also got the anchor there as well. So, you know, just feel like there's a lot of like go with the flow kind of energy that you're person is trying to tell you here, and they also feel like you're a really great person. Don't change who you are. I think that that's quite significant, as we see on the cards, but also to embrace more of yourself. I think that's quite important. You know, the heart chakra is really opening up. We know that the heart chakra is green, and green is also Mother Nature as well. It's the trees and the leaves, and so they're connecting a lot more with the earth. They're connecting a lot more with their heart chakra. They could also be surrounding themselves in a lot of greenery, or eating a lot of green foods, and then this again enlightens them quite a bit as well, because, you know, we have got that greenery around here as well, which enlightens their mind to help them with their intuition to what they're feeling towards you, because intuition is also Pisces energy. And the crazy thing is, the Hanged Man is ruled by Neptune, and Neptune, well, Pisces rules Neptune, right? So the home sign of Neptune is Pisces. So again, this, you know, kind of just all makes sense in a way that is combined. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing here. So this is your reading, group number 3. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, And of course, my intention items, which are on Etsy. My intention store is down below, international shipping. Check out the review section on there as well. Yeah, it's exciting. There's also decoration pieces on there as well, which I always forget to mention. I should probably bring them on and kind of show you. Also pendulums as well. I was going to show you that, but forgot at the beginning. But yeah, really, really beautiful pieces and items for sure. So definitely do check all of those things out. And yeah, there's also charms as well. You can actually purchase charms on my Etsy store as well. And all the reading for, all the information for the readings is also in the description box below as well. So do take care, everyone, and stay safe. Bye!